Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to another episode of One Game Dad. I'm your host and the One Game Dad, Gregory Palaci. This is episode 4, Socially Antisocial Activities. Video games are just that thing. The name of the show, or the title of this episode, is Socially Antisocial Activities because I've been doing many activities in groups while doing them alone, and playing Destiny is one such. The shared world shooter, the shared world experience of the game actually enables a lot. Well, enables me to play something and do it with others, but with minimal interaction beyond maybe a public event. And that's a lot of what my life is right now, being a stay-at-home dad. There's very little interaction with others. So much so that, I ran the Tough Viking yesterday in Helsinki, which is, the equivalent of a Tough Mudder. And a Tough Mudder, well, if you don't know, is it is running a 10K with an obstacle course built in. It's like going through boot camp to some degree. And yeah, while it was fun, I'm glad I did it. I wasn't doing it for the sake of getting a good time. I was doing it just to do it, just to prove that I can. And this is with no training ahead of time, so had I trained, I could have done far better. Far better.
Sounds ominous. We'll keep an eye out for any unusual
my time was 2 hours 10 minutes, and because of some injuries and surgeries I'd had in the past year.
That centurion?
Then they are harnessing the energy of Batanian. But how?
Because, yeah. Sorry, getting distracted by trying to kill things. Yeah, I injured my shoulder last year playing rugby, and so I then had surgery, and that means I am a lot weaker than I used to be. And so a lot of the...
But they really have taken powers.
Since when did Cabal and Taken start sharing toys anyway?
We can figure out the
A
connection.
lot of
later.
the
For now, we
upper
must
arm
uncover
strength
the source of
activities,
its
so
energy.
climbing a rope, swinging, lifting things, became very difficult for me. So much so that in some cases I had to take penalties as a result of my inability to actually complete the task. Whereas there was plenty of other activities out there that I needed a team for. Some of the ledges, some of the obstacles you're trying to overcome
Are increasing.
are
Spreading to science all over the area.
really
If that's true, it could bring a plague of
tough
shadow
to
beyond
overcome
our
unless you're
imagining.
tall or you have the upper arm strength, which as I said, I don't. but at the same time, the spirit of the activity was such that the idea was you would help others, and so it was and you're running with hundreds of other people, thousands of people are doing or completing these activities. But
Got it. I pulled location data from that Centurion. But we have to go into the forest.
You sure about that, buddy? Don't want to get, eaten by a creepy taken shadow tree.
yeah.
Hey,
So sorry,
exactly
I'm
happened?
really distracted by what's going on here. Yeah. So I helped other people over obstacles. People helped me. It is very much like Destiny, that your only interaction with these people by and large is during these activities, during those obstacles, and the rest of the time you're running.
They get eaten yet?
no, they did not get eaten yet.
And
But use caution.
yeah,
We don't know what's waiting in that
it's
forest.
interesting that as a design, those
That'd be the
events
safest bet you've made in years.
are such that you're better off doing them with friends. And
That
I'd love to
portal
play
connects to
Destiny
the
with
forest.
friends.
The Scions found a way to force it open.
I'd love to.
Cave.
I'd love to play Destiny with friends or with my brothers, but a lot of it is that I don't have the time to share this, to play online with others.
Did you see that? He got stunned when we took out his Scion.
Severing their bond must cause a backlash to the host. Interesting.
And
No idea what any of you are talking about?
part of why I originally started playing video games was the social aspect. There's many other reasons I like playing it. The story, the escape. Okay, you could argue it. There's a power fantasy to it, and I'm not going to deny that there isn't. But yeah, just having done the tough Viking and having Destiny 2 come out, which is what I'm playing right now, really gave me
Okay,
some interesting things to think about in terms of
Well, they may not like
how
you
much
trespassing
I
in their secret
do that involves other people, but how little interaction there is in it with those people. Probably the most social thing I do at the moment is play touch rugby, as well as record the other podcasts that I'm on, because that's with a couple of friends. And we haven't launched it yet. We've been just getting our groove. So, yeah.
Big taken Cabal. Big taken Cabal.
A Colossus. Of course. You must destroy it.
Working on it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm exhausted after yesterday. sorry. Yeah, I am. I'm tired. But doing these. Doing these activities, doing these socially antisocial things, you know, it reminds me of, you know, all those people that need to go to movies with others. And I'm not one of those people. I used to all the time go to movies on my own. In part because I want to see a movie. And if you're there in an activity, you're there doing something that, yeah, there are others, but they are unnecessary. I mean, okay, it's great to be able to talk to friends about what you saw, what you're experiencing, but does it make a difference? Are they really necessary? Because, you know, in a movie, you're being meant to be silent. And yeah, so that's why I've never felt bad about going to movies on my own. And I mean, it's also why I didn't feel bad about doing the damn, I'm being stuck on trees. That's why I didn't feel bad about doing the the tough Viking on my own. It's why I don't feel bad about playing Destiny on my own. I mean, I like it when I get when I do get to play with strikes, but at the same time, those activities are always so. You don't necessarily get to play the way you want to, which in my case is I want to take my time. I mean, okay, I know the Nightfall. You need to yeah, the Nightfall you need to do within a certain period of time, but by and large, that's not. Okay, let's punch the crap out of this dude. Yeah. These are activities that are made better with other people, but they're not inherently required. And, you know,
Which is your area of expertise, after all.
when time
As for you,
is
Guardian, well done. If that
limited,
got loose with the
like it is for me,
there may have been no stopping it.
you know, you don't always have an option of doing social activities. And, I mean, that's a shame. I would love to do love to do more with other people. At the same time, you know, there's so much. So much I need to be just doing in general. In terms of, well, creating things. That, yeah. I can't justify everything. You know, the tough Viking was a new experience for me, something I've wanted to do for a while, and so I went out and did it. Will I do it again? Maybe. I'd like to, with others. I think it would be enjoyable. But I'm not likely to. It's because I've done it. It's not that it was boring. It's good, but I can also play rugby and get just as much of a workout and be more social.
Ah, assistant. You are just in time to join my dimensional anomaly research group.
Captain, hello. Azure Mirror says that I will provide the computational support and you will provide the brute force. He is very rude.
Let us begin with barbaric close combat against the Taken. It is a scientifically sound proposition and is in no way suspicious.
Yeah. I mean, on the more of the parenting side, I got to, well, my daughter's eating peanut butter, which means I've been eating a crap ton of peanut butter too. Which has been quite, well, it's nice, other than I've been eating a ridiculous number of peanut butter sandwiches, PB&J. I've even been making, well, for the equivalent of peanut butter and jelly smoothies, which are, well, they're bananas, formula, peanut butter, and then these raspberry bits. That are frozen, but yeah, they all work really well for, you know, simulating a liquid peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and she seems to really like it. She doesn't have any allergic reactions. Is fantastic. Of course, the, you know, modern advice is now to let your kids have peanut butter, or to start them early if they don't have eczema or obvious allergies, which luckily my daughter does not, which is,
This much taken radiation can't be healthy.
which is fantastic. You know, my daughter's healthy and she's getting to eat well. Hell, she's walking.
I will now list all 14 permanent debilitating effects from long-term contact with extra-dimensional matter.
No need for that. Assistant, continue the experiment. Make your way to the Red
There's
Legion's research
a
facility.
lot. Well, she's not walking entirely on her own, but she is doing a lot. There is, phew. Yeah. I wish she was walking on her own. It's killing my back having to walk her everywhere, but she just doesn't want to stop. She'll be running in no time. And it's crazy at almost 8 months how much.
Walk around, but in a taken-y way.
The Taken will think you're one of them and flood into the European dead zone. Azure Mirror said it would be like a plague and a scourge.
That outcome is only guaranteed if we do not destroy the
Yeah.
blinds. Do not
Ugh.
overload the test subject with extraneous data.
Test subject.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I'll finish this adventure off and then call it a day for the show. But there hasn't been much else going on. It's I wish I was working on my game a little more than I am, but well, stupidly Destiny 2 came out and well, I'm now here.
Let's chase them out.
They think they'll spy
And
on my territory.
yeah. Sorry, this really isn't making for a good podcast. Yeah, I really shouldn't play video games and try and talk at the same time. It's not my forte. But no buts. I'm tired. How could I not be? It was a long day yesterday. It's been a long week. I have to get up really early. And yeah, now I have Destiny to distract me, which is probably going to be my one game. But yeah, I mean, there are problems with it. I mean, there's always a grind. But such is the way of destiny.
Yeah, get your rig out of here.
Do I see the Cabal
Oh
feeding
god,
tails
I'm
tucked?
tired and I can barely
Well
talk.
done.
This is not making for a good episode, and I've said that already. But hey, that's really it. anyone really wants to hear me complain, because
Something feels different. I think it's working.
They're gonna get taken.
Excellent.
He means that you have performed the correct actions. The Taken will now flood into the surrounding area like a scourge.
yeah,
And therefore, the experiment has progressed.
This-
Destroy the blight immediately.
no. I mean, I really should think about more of what I was going to say. I mean, talking while doing things is not my forte. But, well, I'm trying to make a podcast.
Now the Taken and Cabal fight until everyone's dead. Cool.
Ooh. Sorry. Why am I just repeating myself? This has been a really bad episode. For that, I apologize. It's kind of rushed. I'm tired. I had thoughts of what I wanted to discuss. But, well, yeah. Well, I am not making good stuff right now. It really shows why you need to plan this stuff out. Prepare.
That did it. All the lights are gone.
Except for the ones all across the solar system. That will continue to happen for eternity. Or at least until the sun burns out.
That has not been scientifically proven. But otherwise, well done, research group. The Red Legion has shown a measurable vulnerability to concentrated entropy. Definitely worthy of further study.
Alright. I've completed my activities, so I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for watching. Oh boy. Better kill him before I go. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm Gregory Palachi, aka One Game Dad. You can find me at onegamedad.com, on Twitter and Twitch at OneGameDad. You can also support me through Patreon at OneGameDad. Not that you would after this episode, but hey, I'm trying, I'm tired, I just want to play a game, but I also want to make a podcast. So, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and remember, I'm on, Twitch as well as YouTube. So you can find me on most social networks. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.
A strong, stoic type.